What's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2019 Gypsy Queen half case break number 3. I got 9:20 on the clock. We're going to start at 9:30. So if you're watching the video and want to jump ahead about 10 minutes, that's cool. Otherwise, hang out and we'll get going soon. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is it, actually. I sold the other boxes off. This was the case that we had the issues with. It was in it was March 2020. Uh, Becky, I don't know if you were in that one or not. I'm assuming you were, but if you remember last week, I bought the case of 2020. It was Mark 2020 on the outside of the case, like handwritten on there, because Blowout does that sometimes where they write on the outside of the cases. And I opened it up and I even started the break and got like 2 packs into the first box because I had just opened the case like right before the break. I didn't even pay attention. I was just trying to get set up and opened it. And I was like, why do these cards look different? And I was like, oh, and somebody else pointed it out who was in the break. Was like, dude, that's 2019. I was like, oh my God. So I refunded everybody. I sold because I had already opened one box. I just opened the rest of that box myself. The other 4 boxes I sold on, just as hobby boxes. And then I have these, I kept these 5 to do this break tonight. So let's see what we do. The 2019 Gypsy Queen's got some good stuff in it. So hopefully we'll pull some good stuff. We'll see. All right. So the Dodgers are available if anyone's interested. The person who bid on them is having, I don't know, issue with their card or PayPal account or something. So if anybody's interested in the Dodgers, they're up for sale. Let me know. If not, I'll just sit on them. It's fine. But other than that, what do we got on the clock? 9:28. All right, let's get started. Welcome, guys. Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2019 Gypsy Queen half case break number 3. I don't know. Let me see. How many people are here right now? A few. So you guys heard the story of how this product came about. It was I got it by accident from Blowout. But I did sell the other 4 boxes pretty easily. I probably could have just sold them all off, but I figured we'd keep one for a break, see how we do. It's always nice to open other products, and especially with, I don't know, it's the Dodgers. I mean, he had bid 41, but I don't think I don't know that there's something wrong with his card. Make me an offer. I mean, obviously it's, they're not a $5 team, but um, let's see. I don't know. I mean, Scott, you were first. If you want him, you're already in the break. Let's say $20. Do $20. I mean, I think that's more than fair. If that's cool with you. All right, that's my PayPal. Scott's got first dibs. He put it out there first. So if he's not interested, then Scott, you want him? Okay, so Scott, they're yours. So there's my PayPal. Get in whenever. We're good, Scott. I know you, buddy. So whatever. Let me write you in. Thanks for doing that. All righty. So let's get back to it. The only break we have tonight, so I'm not in any mad rush or anything. Oh, my voice again. Jeez. I've been running around for like the last hour. It seems like I always lose my voice right around the time it starts to do breaks. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're great to have you. I hope everyone's happy and healthy out there. I'm sure everyone's bored to tears just like I am. Hopefully we'll have a little entertainment with some good cards coming out of these boxes. If you are new to the channel, we do ship all cards. We're very generous with the top loading. anything that's a top rookie or obviously a variation, a hit, so on and so forth, will all get top loaded. And we get these out pretty quick. Most of my regulars will tell you. I mean, we're super fast shippers, so most likely this will be out first thing in the morning. So you guys will have it in a day or two. If you are new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, if you could subscribe to the channel, we're really working on getting our subscribership up. Be a huge help to me. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Let's go over the teams real quick, and we will get into it. Diamondbacks, Thomas C. Braves, Daniel M. Orioles, Thomas C. Red Sox, Ryan M. Cubs, Andy B. White Sox, Tony Z. Reds, Mike F. Indians, Ryan C. Rockies, John M. Tigers, Ryan C. Royals, Becky M. Astros, Mitchell T. Angels, Mitchell T. Dodgers, Scott J. Brewers and Twins, Becky M. Marlins, Ryan C. Mets, I'm sorry if I say this wrong. Fowd, I think it is. Yankees, Mitchell T. A's, Shad J. Phillies, Ryan D. Pirates, Ryan C. Cardinals, John M. Padres, Patrick B. Giants, Scott J. Mariners, Turtle H. Rays, Ori L. Rangers, Ryan D. Blue Jays, Patrick B. And finally, Nationals, Tim E. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it, buddy. So, I wanted to tell you guys something kind of cool. So, as we all know, the addiction of our hobby, breaking and opening boxes and everything else. Those of you who were in that crazy heritage break last week that we got the Trout Ohtani duel in, and the Hank Aaron auto and the hand numbered Hank Aaron, Ronald Acuna. I mean, it was ridiculous. The guy who had the Angels, who hit the duel, the dual relic auto of Ohtani and Trout, that was his first break ever. So I he emailed me during the week, and I've been talking back and forth with him a little bit, and I just kept thinking to myself, "Oh, this poor guy, like he's stuck now. He'll never have a break like that again, or it'll take him years to have one like that again." So we get another victim. There you go. Anyway, I just thought those of you who were in the break would be interested to know that. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got. So I'm sure he's going to be hooked for life now, because he also hit a bunch of other stuff out of that too. I mean, that was obviously all right. There's our box topper. We'll hold those till the end. But he hit like, what else was in there? He got like some action variations out. And he got all kinds of stuff out of that break. So another one bites the dust. All right, box one. Let's do it, guys. All right. Here's our Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. What's the number on that card? The high number short print. I have to look at the list, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure on the Rangers. All right, for the Angels, Justin Upton. We got the little short print there. Nice one for the Angels. Nice little logo swap. I got to remember the different places they're in, too. from doing 2020 because they're up in the corner on the other one. All right, Angels. Mitchell T. All right, good start. JD Martinez on the back there. Yeah, my son was trying to talk me into letting him open the case when the case was wrong. Our first hit for Tampa, Willie Adames. Not numbered. Nice one there. Yeah, he spent like a day and a half trying to convince me that we should just open this case. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Again, we're stuck in the house just like everyone else. So he saw an hour of entertainment for himself, but I just saw $1,000. All right, Tampa Bay, Ori. Nice one, buddy. Devers. Cedric Mullins. Schwaba. Fortune teller of Judge. Base fortune teller. The Star for Altuve. The tarot card. And the Wheel of Fortune, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Get off me. This one doesn't want to be nice. All right, this is our Austin Dean for the Marlins. Indigo to 250. See if we can see that and get it to come in. Hello. There it goes. 14 at 250 for the Marlins. Ryan C. for the Marlins. Congrats, buddy. There we go. Fortune teller of Urias. Rowdy Tellez on the back. Gregory Polanco on the back. Juan Soto. Fortune teller J.D. Martinez. Nico Goodrum on the back. And for the Braves, nice Hank Aaron. High numbered missing nameplate. Congrats to the Braves. Braves is Daniel M. Nice one for the Braves. Congrats. And for the Sox, Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr., black and white, numbered 17/50. This one there for Ryan M. Congrats to the Sox. Acuna on the back. Sterling Castro on the back. Altuve. And for Atlanta, Mike Folty. Foltynewicz. I've never been able to say this guy's name, so I just call him Folty. Nice one for the Braves. Congrats. All right, a few more packs in box one. Kyle Tucker rookie. And there is a Chris Davis, a strength Terra. Altuve, fortune teller. Jeff McNeil, rookie. And for the Nationals, missing nameplate of Mr. Bryce Harper. Nice one for the Nationals. For Timmy, congrats, buddy. There's that Harper. This one top later. All right, guys. Oh, fumble. We'll do a quick scan of the backs. Yeah, no, I feel okay. It's just my voice for some reason. I was like running around and, I've been doing a lot of cleaning around the house to keep myself busy. And I think maybe the chemicals and stuff are getting to me. I've been tackling my basement, which has been a 8-year project that's needed to be done. So you can imagine what a mess it is. And it's kind of been our catch-all for years and years. And it's unfortunate because it is done, like it's finished. And when my son was little, he used to use it all the time, and he hasn't used it in quite a long time because it's been such a mess for so long. So I've been kind of working on that the past few days, and I think the chemicals are from the cleaning and stuff are getting to me. But no, yeah, I feel fine. It's just my voice. The funny part is, I think it's because I'm not using my voice as much. Like, I'm used to being at work and yelling and screaming and doing all kinds of stuff, and it's like I've been talking so much less than I usually do that when I try to, I think my voice is, not being used enough or something. So, but thank you for asking. I appreciate it. All right, guys, here we go. I probably miss all the chemicals from the kitchen and stuff like that, There's a Gary Carter, high number for Washington. That one's the Expos. I think there is, aren't there? I'm almost positive there were. That's why I was checking the backs. I probably should have looked at the checklist before I did it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there are bazooka backs. Yes, there are. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yes, of course there are. You're making me question myself, John. Yes, there are. There is an Altuve Fortune Teller Blue, or Indigo, sorry, to 250. 32 of 250. Nice one for Houston, Mitchell T. Arenado, fortune teller. Magician, Corey Kluber for Cleveland. See, John, usually that's the spot where it would be. So it's what, third from the back? I think the seventh card in. Like in Heritage, it's the the 4-hole has the high number usually. But sometimes I get people who get upset if I don't show the backs all the way through. I've had complaints a couple times, so now I do it. For Houston, nameplate of Carlos Correa. So yeah, I think here on this one it's in like the 6-hole or 5 or 6, but and sometimes it moves around a little bit, but usually that's where it is. But like I said in the past, I've sometimes, if I don't show the backs of every card, some people get upset. So it's just easier to do it and go for Houston. Congrats. And our next hit is for the Phillies. Dylan Cozen. On card auto. Not numbered. Phillies is Ryan D. Congrats, Ryan. And to 50, Tyler Skaggs for the Angels. Numbered 42 of 50. And Mitchell T. Congrats, buddy. For San Diego, Joey Lucchesi. Indigo number to 250. 219 of 250. Go. San Diego. Patrick B on that one. Congrats, buddy. Margot. Fortune teller of Juan Soto for Washington. And for the Padres again, missing a nameplate, Franmil Reyes. And Patrick B. Congrats, bud. For the Angels, there's a Thunder, Mike Trout. For the Cubs, Chris Bryant, fortune teller. Mike Zunino on the back. Oh, all right. We got a redemption coming up. Good luck, everyone. I'm not sure what a redemption is in here. Hopefully something good. Mystery redemption. Oh, boy. Autograph A, Bazooka back, swap, parallel. Autograph A, I believe, is Vlad. Oh, my. Nice hit for Toronto. Patrick B. Let me double check it, but I'm almost positive it's because it's Eloy and Vlad. Let's see, checklist. I gotta find it. Yep, A is Vlad Guerrero If you can see it there, it's right up top there. So congrats. Bazooka back autograph of Vlad Guerrero Jr. Congrats to Patrick B. Nice one, buddy. Eloy is B. No, it goes to the Blue Jays because we know who it is. If it wasn't, if it was a new product and it was a mystery, we didn't know, then we would auction it. But we know what team it goes to. Just like if we got a B, it'd go to the Chicago White Sox for Eloy. Congrats, Patrick. Nice hit. And 250 for Arizona, David Peralta. Number 8 of 50. Congrats to Thomas C. There is a strength, Aaron Judge. Andrew. A couple more packs in box 2. Fortune Teller of Verlander. Last pack of box 2. All right. Scan the backs real quick. Although, who knows if they put a bazooka back in a box with a bazooka back auto redemption, but you never know. Starting to lose it there. All right. Those mystery redemptions are tough pulls, man. It's an awesome hit. All right, no more bazooka backs there. All right, box number 3. Good luck, everyone. Oh no, my Demigorgon. Not really. I mean, the big boys do. They do well, but they buy from direct dealers and stuff, and they get cases a lot cheaper than someone like I do. I'll be honest with you, and I mean, a lot of guys heard me say this before. I really enjoy doing it. As long as I break even, I'm happy. Um, Ty Cobb, high number. Um, because it's not just the cards that you're paying for. And as crazy as it sounds, penny sleeves and top loaders and mags and all that stuff, they like add up. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll make a little money off of one, but I'll lose it on another product. It just kind of depends. But I own my own company. I'm a chef. I do fine in real life. I mean, I'm not, I don't do great or anything, but I really, really enjoy doing this. I have fun with it. I love the guys who break with us, and like as long as I can, at the end of the year, no, I didn't lose money doing it. I'm okay with it. But I only break usually one night a week. We're doing really, Mitch. Jeez, makes me feel good. I'm glad. Um, what was I saying? Gliber, fortune teller. Usually I only break on Saturday nights, like 2 or 3 breaks. I'm just doing Thursdays. We've been doing Thursdays for about a month now because of the quarantine, just being home. You know, give me something to do, sleeve some cards and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, it's not. Look, some of the big guys who I know, some of them, I'm friendly with some of them. They make a lot of money doing this. There's Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. But like I said, you know, they get to buy cards a lot cheaper, you know, because they'll order, 100 cases at a time from GFS or whatever. I can't even order from them. I have to go to, um, there is a Sean Doolittle logo swap. I have to go to Blowout and David Adams and places like you guys do. Now I get a little bit of a discount from them because I'm a regular, but honestly, you don't need to be a breaker to get that. I mean, if you order from them a few times, they'll give it out to anyone pretty much, where it's like, I think I get like 4% break or something like that. So, um, and most of the guys like me who break just a couple nights a week or do a couple breaks a week, that's Tim E for that one, are kind of in the same boat. So, if you can grow it, one of the big things is getting off of eBay too. Yeah, I mean, Rich does really well. Rich has a very good business. Rich, um, for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield Auto. Congrats. Um, and not only does he have a good business, but uh, yeah, Steel City does have good prices. The only problem with Steel City for me is Mitch, and I do buy from them sometimes. Is I live in Pennsylvania, so they have to charge me tax. So a lot of times, and they're in Pennsylvania, so a lot of times they'll have something that's at a good price, but if I buy it from Blowout or David Adams, I actually get it cheaper because they say taxes included or whatever. So that's the only problem with me buying from Steel City. I do every once in a while when they have a good deal, and I do like those guys over there. It's just, you know, when you're spending a couple $1,000s on cards, as ridiculous as it sounds, tax adds up pretty quick. Um, but yeah, like, and not only does Rich have a good business, but he's takes advantage of it. He's got people who work for him. He's got quite an operation down there. He breaks 6 nights a week. Christ, they do, I don't know, 10 breaks a night or whatever it is. Stephen Duggar for San Francisco. Indigo to 250. 118 to 250. And another huge thing for them, for like him, um, yeah, for him, like CSB out in California. I mean, there's a bunch of them. These are just the guys that I know that I'm mentioning. they have their own websites. They don't have to rely on eBay, and eBay is crazy expensive when you come down to it. I mean, basically, any guy like me, if I buy $1,000 case of cards and put it up, um, I have to hit basically like 1150 before I'd even see a dime from it, because I got to pay 10% to eBay and 3% to PayPal, and then eBay also charges you 10% on the shipping, so which turns out to be another couple percent. So basically it's like 15-16% you're paying off the top just to break even. As soon as you get big enough that you have your own site. That's why so many guys like I don't know if you guys know Rip City down in Miami. Those are good guys too. They've been pushing to get their website going for a few years now, and they have it going. But that's why everyone pushes so hard to try to get you to their website, because as soon as you can stop paying eBay and their huge prices, it makes a big difference. So look, I'm not. I have no real aspirations of being like that. God, I would love to, man. I would love to break cards 6 nights a week and I'm a collector just like you guys are. I thoroughly enjoy sitting here and opening these cards, and I have no problem. I want to get you guys massive hits like that all the time. Um, the world, Ozzy Albies. I wish I had the time, you know. But there are some things behind it. And look, it is disappointing sometimes. I mean, look, you get products sometimes that you think will do better than they will. And, they don't. And you take it on the chin. But, on the weeks when you do make a little money, you just kind of say, well, you know, at least, one makes up for the other. When you lose a little, you make a little on another one. So, and obviously, the more you do it, that's the other thing too. I don't have the time to, break multiple nights a week usually. So that helps too. If you can do it, 3-4 nights a week, then, it's a little bit easier at making money. So anyway, I just enjoy it. I love the guys. I love the people come and hang out. I like talking to people. Anyone who's a regular will tell you I'm a lover of baseball. I like to talk about baseball at every level. Um, Scherzer fortune teller. And to be honest with you, I mean, to me, it's almost like getting together with friends. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're on the computer or whatever, but I like to know how people are doing, how their families are. It's social to me. And in a time like this, it helps. That's for sure. So I wish it was a better moneymaker, believe me, but it's okay. All right, Josh Harrison, the 54, the Pirates. So speaking of weird breaks, while I'm talking about it, so for the guys who break with me regularly know I try to kind of go all over the board as far as breaks. I like to make sure we have some stuff that's pretty inexpensive too, because some of these breaks these days, especially with Bowman, and I mean, not that we have any Bowman to break right now, but especially with like Bowman and stuff, some of the breaks are getting so expensive anymore. Pirates are Ryan C. Congrats, buddy. So my son and when I ordered some cards this past week, we were on Dave and Adams and just kind of screwing around and looking for some stuff. And you guys are going to laugh when you hear this. So we bought some blaster boxes of um, last year's Diamond Kings. Okay. Now, anybody who breaks with me on the regular knows I am not a huge fan of Diamond Kings in general, but here we go. Another one for Tampa Bay. Austin Meadows. Nice hit there. Nice one for Tampa. Congrats. So anyway, it's cheap for one, and again, like I said, I like to be able to put stuff up that's not going to be an expensive break. Anyway, we opened 5 blaster boxes of Diamond Kings, 19 Diamond Kings, and we got hits out of 4 of the boxes. So I decided I'm going to buy a $20 case for next week, and we'll do a break of it next week. I figured, seriously, it's like a $15 break. You can buy a team for like $15, and we actually got some pretty decent stuff out of it. We got Michael Kopech, Auto Relic. What else did we get? Oh, Christ, now I'm blanking. We got Did we get a Vlad auto? Anyway, the checklist is actually kind of crazy in it. Like Vlad's in it, Tatis is in it. And again, like I said, for a cheap break, I just thought it'd be fun to do. So I am going to get a 20 box case of it for next week. So if anyone's interested, like I said, it'll be a pretty cheap break to get into. It'll be fun. Hopefully, we'll find some fun stuff and be something different. With Topps and Panini being shut down right now, I'm trying to get a little creative. Stanton, sorry, King of Swords. I couldn't see his name there for a second. I'm trying to get a little creative in what we can do because as much as everyone loves Gypsy Queen and Inception, it's like we're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again because of waiting for them to get started again. So we'll try to mix in some 19 over the next few weeks just to kind of get us through until we know what the hell's going on. Javi Baez, fortune teller. So anyway, look for it. It'll be posted probably at the beginning of the week. I think I'm going to do it for Saturday next week. So now this Saturday we are doing some opening day and some 19 update series, which we had talked about for a few weeks with some of the guys. So I grabbed some update series boxes. Maybe we can find some good rookies. So would love to have you guys on Saturday if you're interested in coming on back. All right, last pack of box 3. All right, let's see if we got any bazooka backs. The other thing with breaking right now, there's so many people who are doing it. It's and look, there's a lot more people in the hobby, which is great. I think it's awesome, but there's a lot of guys who are kind of coming and going. You see them show up and then they're gone after a month or whatever, and that's worrisome to me. Those guys who come along like that, you worry about them scamming people or whatever. But we've been doing it for like a year and a half now, or actually a little more than that. So I think we're fairly solid, and like I said, I enjoy it. So I guess that's what really matters. I love, there's honestly, as great as it feels to pull a big hit for yourself, I love it when we pull like huge hits for people out of here. It's just so much fun to me. And that probably sounds, crazy to all you guys, but I don't know. I just enjoy it. So, all right, a little bit more from box 3, and we'll be on to box 4. Be nice if we'd actually find a bazooka back in here. Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that. I was just thinking that today. Probably tonight after I get off here, I'm going to go on and look around and see what I can find. See if I can find some reasonable 18 stuff. Again, look, I know people pay the money for what they want. I don't worry about that. I hate it when people feel like, I've had some guys who've come back to me who, as have gotten bigger and got more people following me, like, I can't really afford your breaks anymore. And I feel horrible when people say that. Yeah, we do. What's the deal with that, Ryan? I'm assuming you can get those refunded from. I would assume Major League Baseball's refunding all that, right? I didn't buy anything, early, so there's a high number Hank Aaron. But Mitch, I will look for some 2018, see if we can find something that's, I always see, I see 2018 update series, man. I see it every week, and I always think like, how much would people pay if I bought in like a couple boxes of 18 update? Those prices are so absurd at this point. But you know how it is. You find the right card. That's all you need. Here is a Josh Harrison logo swap for the Pirates. I think I'll be honest with you. Well, and the other problem is too. I mean, it's just startling with Panini and Topps shutting down. The price on all this 2020 stuff, they went nuts on it. I don't know how closely you guys follow the prices on boxes of cards, but Inception is more than double what it was when it came out now. Like the pre-sale price on a case of Inception was $960, and right now it's like $2,200 for a case of Inception. Which I get it. Diaz, fortune teller, I get it, but at the same time, it's like holy mama. When Tribute came out last week, it went up $400 on the day it released. So if you have a chance to grab any 2020 stuff and sit on it, especially because we don't know if and when baseball is going to come back this year. There's a Kimbrel, Exit, Taro, Cunha, and you have the ability to sit on it for a little while, especially because, like I said, we don't know when baseball is going to come back or when we're going to get cards. Some of these 2020 products could be worth a ton of money come next year. Yeah, I know, Mitch. Believe me, I see it all the time. I just want to buy it for myself. Update is absurd. And we broke, oh, come on, where's my focus? What's going on? We broke a lot of update. I'm trying to remember. We probably did 10 update breaks, when it came out. And honestly, the price went down on update. And now I see the price now, and I just think to myself, why the hell didn't I buy a case and just stick it in my closet somewhere? But that's what I'm kind of saying now, especially with 2020 and the Luis Roberts. All right, for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, logo swap auto, numbered to 99, so 56 of 99. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in that. It's a tough spot there that it's in. But come on, baby. There it goes. 56 of 99. God bless you, man. That's the thing. I look. I know everyone's the same way. We're all addicts, as much as I hate to say that, but I do. I think I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to hold on to it. It's going to make so much money. And then there's, a Thursday night at midnight when I just want to open a box of cards. I'm like, just open one, and one turns into two, turns into all of them. And I'm like, what the hell did I do? That's honestly, that's one of the good things about since I started breaking, is it's taught me some more self-control, which I needed desperately. St. Louis, John M. Congrats, buddy. Because I bring stuff in like earlier in the week, and it's got to sit here for the break, so it has taught me a little self-control, which is good. There was a time when I couldn't even start the car without opening a box, So I'm sure you've all been there, opening a box in your car after you just walk out of the store. Yeah, nice one, John. For Cleveland, Carlos Santana, Indigo to 250. Number 46 of 250. My focus wants to work. Come on, baby. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wish I could. Like I said, I've gotten better. Well, whenever I know something's for a break, I of course wouldn't touch it. But when I do it as an investment piece, it really takes a lot of a lot of heart for me to leave it up there. I had some. So I was trying to find Walmart versions of Series One hanger boxes with the yellow inserts in them, and there's a fair amount of Walmarts around Philly. It's not as big like it is in the Midwest, or not Walmart. I'm sorry, Walgreens. But there's a fair amount of them around here, maybe 7 or 8 of them. I know out like in the Midwest and stuff, they're a lot bigger. So I found a couple at one store, went to a bunch of other stores, didn't find it. I like drove around all day looking for these things, right? So I go into I know exactly what you mean, John. Um, anyway, I drive into the city, okay, and for lack of a better term, there was a Walgreens. I don't really have a better way to say this, but it was in the ghetto, basically, right? So I drive there, and I'm thinking like, oh man, maybe I can find some there. So I go in, and I mean, it's right in West Philadelphia. It's like 63rd Street in West Philadelphia. I go in, they don't have any of those, but they have Topps Series 2, 2019 Topps Series 2 hanger boxes in there, right? And they got a bunch of them. There's like 8 of them up there. And I was like, oh, shit, man, I can make money off of these, resell them, do whatever. So I pick them up, I buy them all. And, the girl behind the counter was looking at me like I was crazy. But, and I bring them home. And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to turn these around, make some money off of them. I think I sold 3 of them, and I opened the other 5 because it's like it's calling to you. Like I have this storage room I put them in, but it's like you're sitting on the couch and it's like it's calling out to you. Yeah, I think I only found 3 total boxes. Here's Aaron Nola, fortune teller. I think I only found 3 hanger boxes of the 2020 Series 1 in all of the Philadelphia stores. Now, like I said, that was a while ago when I went. That's the only problem with like Walgreens and stuff. You don't know when they put their stuff out. Like I could go back to some of those now and they could have a ton of them because they, had them sit in the back for a month before they put them out. But yeah, I only found like 3 total. So now that's a commitment alone, just spending a day driving around. I'm sick. I have an illness. We all do. What are you going to do? There are worse illnesses to have. That's the way I look at it. Loriano rookie. Bryce Harper, Ace of Swords. So, guys, I know we still got another box, but obviously after we do box 5, we'll check out all these box toppers. Hopefully, we'll get some bonus hits out of there. And I will do a quick hit recap at the end before we get out of here. So, don't go running away too quickly if you don't want to. Fortune teller Freddie Freeman. The worst part of it, John, I keep thinking about this now that you said that. The worst part about trying to keep boxes around, is you think about it. You sit there and you're like, oh, man, well, there's 4 of them up there. I could open one. And then you open it and it's a terrible box. That's the worst. When you open it and you're like, God damn, I should have just left it up there. Now, when you open it and you get a monster, then it's good, but Oh, wow, repeat. Is that from the same box? Huh. All right. Jose Martinez, Duke base this time. Another one for St. Louis. One for John. Congrats, John. I just find that odd when there's a dupe in the same box. All right, 2 packs left in 4. And then we'll move on. For the Blue Jays, missing nameplate of Kevin Pillar. Get this last one, and then I'll sleeve that real quick. Come on, focus. What the hell's going on? It's really odd. Haven't been giving me problems all night until right now. All right, come on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. DeGrom, Ace of Wands. All right, let's sleeve this guy. That's right, John. I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just find it odd when it's in the same box. I mean, look, I'm sure everybody in here could give a dissertation on the collation issues of tops. You know, they're not the best at it. And I even understand, look, certain guys sign more than others. Obviously, the top rookies, they try to protect their value, so they don't have them sign as much. So you're going to get some dupes of the lower guys. It's just when it's in the same box that drives me nuts, Although, excuse me, I actually think I told this story recently, but if I did, I'm sorry if I bore you sometimes with my dupes. But so I was in a case of Dynasty right when it came out last year, and it was a player break. I'm almost positive. Uh, 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 hey! All right. We got a 1. Let's just double check the rest of them just in case. You never know. Anyway, it was a player break, full case of 15 hits, 3 boxes or 5 boxes, whatever. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It was 3 cases. It was 15 hits. God, I can't even keep my story straight now. And there was an Altuve in every single case. Pissed me off so bad. Now, the guy who had Altuve was really happy, of course, but I didn't. It's not me. My favorite card right now, I am a Bowman guy. I've preached this a million times. Don't get me wrong, there's a ton of cool cards out there. Inception is very cool. I'm actually pretty warm to Gypsy Queen too, which I'm usually not. But when it comes down to it, I could live off the Bowman products alone. If I just had and I could even do without Bowman Platinum, Bowman Sterling. I could live off of Bowman, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, and Bowman's Best. If those were only the 4 that came out, I could live off of those 4 alone. All right, so here we go. Bazooka back. Good luck, everyone. Let's see what we got. For the Pirates, Kevin Newman. All right. There you go. Now, I will be honest. I am a baseball guy. Okay. We never break anything else other than baseball, although that could change at some point. I mean, here and there, not with any regularity. But my personal favorite card I have right now is because I just got it. I bought into one break of NT football because I am a football fan and I'm a huge Eagles fan. And I got the 101 Miles Sanders. So my personal collection, that's my favorite card right now because I just got it. Congrats to Pittsburgh, Ryan C. All right, we're on to box 5. I always buy into one NT break every year in the hopes of trying to hit like a Carson Wentz or something like that. And at this point, I should just buy a Carson Wentz auto because I've spent more on the NTs than I have. But it's always fun. I'm a huge football fan, but not a football collector as far as cards go. So my son's been on me about doing some basketball breaks. He likes basketball, and I don't know. Maybe we'll. I don't know. Baseball starts running thin, we might want to go on that. Yeah. Everyone, I paid. I have some money laying out there. I'm waiting on Bowman too, and I hope it's coming when they say. Because right now, I don't think that date's even going to happen. To be honest with you, Reggie Jackson high number. Um, what are they? They're at the 29th now, right? But honestly, I don't think we're going to see Bowman until sometime later in June. And I hate to say that because it's killing me, but unless something dramatic happens in New York, because that's a problem. Tops is in Manhattan. You know, um, I'd be shocked if it came out then. Yeah. So like I said, I guess I'd have to say my favorite card right now is actually a football card, but that'll change. Nah, like I said, I'm just an Eagles fan, so that's really the only football I have. For Arizona, missing nameplate of Jake Lamb. It was in a weird spot, one ahead of where it usually is. Thomas C. Yeah, I don't know, man. I look. I hope so too. I really do. I'm not maybe as confident as other people are as to when this nonsense is going to slow down and people are really going to be able to go back. Because it's going to be one thing for people to say it's, okay to go out now or to start going out or get this test done and see if you had the antibodies or whatever. A lot of people aren't going to still stay home, for a while. Um, I don't know. I'm just not counting on anything these days. And that thing they're trying to do with what the hell is going on with Focus now? This thing they're trying to do with baseball about doing it down in Arizona, which I love the fact that they're thinking out of the box, but I don't see how they can do that. Um, Aaron Judge, fortune teller. Like I mean, I'm sure anyone 91 score Bo Jackson. That's awesome, dude. I have none of my vintage stuff anymore. Well, I used to collect. So the story behind me was I collected when I was a kid, and then of course got out of it. My son is a baseball player. JD Martinez, strength tarot. He's a high school player. He's pretty good. Anyway, when he was younger, he got back. He got into it. He started watching breaks like back in like 2010. And he was like, "Oh, you got to check this out." And I started watching them, and then of course I got really back into baseball. And my son still collects certain players, but he's not into it like I am. He left me with the addiction. But um, like I was saying before, I hope they can figure a way to get us baseball, to get everything back to normal. I don't have a ton of confidence in it. But hey, whatever, man. That's right. That was one of my favorites too, John. I'm with you. That Aaron auto was awesome. That was a good break for you, buddy. All right, for the Cubbies and David Bodie. Not numbered. Base for the Cubs. Yeah. Oh, I know the card. Yeah. That's all. It is an awesome card. Um, it's funny though. So when I started collecting again, I was trying to finish the story, trying to tell multiple stories at once. I did try to go back to my parents and see if they had anything, any of my old stuff around, and that was a joke. Not that any of it be worth anything nowadays, but just for, sentimental reasons. See, the big card for us was when I was younger was the Dwight Gooden rookie, the update series one. I can't even think of what year it was off the top of my head, but I always remember that as being a big one for us when we were collecting when we were kids, because it was in the update series. I think it was '84 or something like that. Um, and '84, I would have been like 13. Um, it's just one of those cards. Whenever I see it like in a reprint, like Topps 2020 just did like that artist rendition of it. It just kind of brings back a ton of memories. Mike Fiers, the whistleblower of the Houston Astros. There he is for the A's. And that is a indigo to 250. 120. Is that? Jesus, man, I can't see anymore to save my life. Where's it? 127 of 250. Of course, now it doesn't want to come in. Wow. Fine with the autofocus for the first like 3.5 boxes. I don't know why it went out on me all of a sudden. All right. The A's, the A's, the A's. Who's got the A's? Chad J. Congrats, buddy. Bo Jackson, man, he was a monster. He was unbelievable. It's a shame he had the injury issues that he had. Lord knows what he could have done with a full career. He was a specimen, that guy. All righty. Still going on box 5 here. Good luck, guys. Urias, fortune teller. Um, Eagles, yeah. I have a couple Zach Ertz. I have a couple Alshon. I have a. Oh God! Now you're putting me on the spot. Me and my bad memory these days. Dallas Goedert. I have a bunch of Dallas Goedert stuff. When he was a rookie, I bought in the multiple breaks. Like pretty much every time a new product came out, I bought into it just to get his stuff. So LaShawn McCoy, Brian Westbrook, I have some autos of. So I mean, it's funny because I very definitely PC the Eagles. JD Martinez, fortune teller. Um, but when it comes to baseball, well, there's the old joke I told the other night. Everyone PCs Trout. you know, um, my son PCs Machado, so I kind of do too. Sure, looking for stuff for him. And my only real baseball PC is of Aaron Nola. Um, Here for the Boston Red Sox, Mookie Betts logo swap. Nice one there. Um, Now I'm like I said before, because I'm a Bowman guy and like so into baseball, I'm big on prospecting. Like I love the whole, and not necessarily just, oh, everyone, go after Adley Rushman all the time. Although, it's nice to get those, don't get me wrong, but I like to try and find those diamonds in the rough a little bit. I, like pride myself. Like, and of course, not to say that they were not good, Just maybe they didn't get the attention they did. Like a big one for me that's doing well now, value-wise, Nate Pearson um, from the Toronto Blue Jays. I have about 150 Nate Pearson Bowman Chrome Autos. And especially for a pitcher, um, that's taking a chance. But, I was buying them up when they were a couple bucks a piece. Now they're selling for $60, $70 a piece. I love that part of it, like trying to find guys that maybe people aren't paying as much attention to. And you know how it is. Most of them don't work out. um, but yeah, like that, it's funny because I don't buy into much. There's Acuna, the Joker. As far as football goes, when I do, I always buy the Eagles. So I have a ton of Mac Hollins stuff too, although he sucks. I have like one of Mac Hollins. I have a ton of really nice Mac Hollins stuff, and the guy's terrible. It drives me crazy. I couldn't get like $10 for the whole lot, I don't think. But that's how it goes. You know how it is. Okay, did we, David Boney, did we get our first thought around? I'm trying to talking so much, I'm losing track. Sorry, guys. We also got those luscious 5 Chrome packs up there. It's funny. I don't know if any of you guys were in the Gypsy Queen breaks like 2 weeks ago, but we had like killer Chrome packs, especially the one break, like the 5 packs. Like everyone had like a gold in it or whatever. And I hadn't really opened much at that point. It was like on release day or maybe 2 days after release day. So I was like, wow, these things are loaded. And then I started watching other breaks to see the Chrome packs. For the A's, Matt Olson, base auto. Nice one there. And I realized how great those packs were because apparently there's not a ton in those packs, in those Chrome packs. I mean, there's some nice color, but not a lot. Yeah, I mean, hey, Mitch, man, everybody's different. You know how it is. See, mixers drive me crazy. But look, man, I don't have to like something to buy into it, to be honest with you. Just kind of has to be there and available sometimes. So, Mitch, I have a feeling you and I, are very similar in the amount of stuff we buy into. I buy into a lot. But yeah, I mean, those are just my preferences. Everybody's got different ones. So, Mookie Betts, the Emperor tarot card. I just love. Hey, look, I mean, there are guys I know who chase trout and stuff like that. I want to pull, orange, orange autos of everyone all day long. Altuve, fortune teller. But that's what's actually really great about this industry now is, it's not all the same. There's very different products out there for different choices, and it is not being it's not being overproduced like the junk wax era. They can control pricing a little bit and so on and so forth. There is a Kobe Allard logo swap for the Braves. I mean, there's some people who contend that they're starting to get a little. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Mitch. Oh, believe me, I'm not married to anyone as far as baseball goes. I'll go after any of them. I mean, some people might say that things are starting to get overproduced. If anything, I just think there's a lot of products, these days. Well, this year will be definitely limited, but it's a good time to be in the hobby, that's for sure. All right, last regular pack of the break. Good luck, everyone. All right, let's check for some bazooka backs real quick, and then we'll get into those meaty chrome packs there. Orange or red? Hey man, I'm with you, buddy. Reds are tough, man. Tough pulls. I can't even like a red auto, man. That's what's crazy about the hobby right now too. When you look at the pricing on stuff, like there are legitimately some guys that you know aren't going anywhere. But if you get an orange or if you get like a red auto of them, you're going to get some serious cash. You know, even though you're sitting there going, this guy ain't making it out of single A. You know, but they're just so rare. You know. I guess I'm always interested. How many of you guys have pulled like a legitimate superfractor? I mean, don't get me wrong, one-on plates and all that stuff. Although I still hate I don't understand why plates are labeled one of ones. They should be one of four. There's four plates, but anyway, I've only pulled one superfractor, and I've opened a damn lot of cards. Man, they are hard, and I not it wasn't even superfractor auto. It was just straight, superfractor. But I know guys out there who are lucky who pull that shit all the time too. So that drives me crazy. All right, let's get into these chrome packs, and then we will do a hit recap, and we will call it a night. Good luck, everyone. May your chrome packs be full of color. Well, we got something there. All right, Ozzy Albies for the Brewers. Yachty and Justin Upton for the Angels to 150. Let's see, 53 of 150. If you can see it, make it out there. All right, next chrome pack. Good luck. Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Starlin Castro for Miami. Next one up is Charlie Blackmon for Colorado to 150. 6 of 150 for the Charlie Blackmon. Congrats to the Rockies. It's funny you said that. I actually pulled two. I pulled the Carlos Correa sketch, one of one sketch out of Series 1. And then in a break 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. Who the hell was that I pulled? I think it was Juris Familia, or it was a pitcher for the Mets. Was it Familia? I can't even remember. And we got some gold coming up. Good luck, everyone. Chris Archer for the Pirates, and Mitch Haniger. Yon Moncada for the White Sox. Nice one. Whoop, I'm up a little high there. That is 31 of 50. Congrats to the White Sox. Nice one. It's weird that you say that too, because like I've hardly ever pulled sketches, and I pulled out two this year, which is really strange. Not that they have any real value to them, but they're different. That's for sure. Alonzo one's got to have some value though. That's awesome. Kenley Jansen, Jose Barrios, and Juan Soto, all base. All right, last one coming up, boys and girls. Good luck, everyone. And then, like I said, we're going to do a quick hit recap, and then we'll be out of here. Looks like base. Dow Lugo, Noah Syndergaard, and Mookie Betts. All right, guys, give me 2 minutes. Let me put this hit recap together. Oh, shit. Sold for 135. That's not bad. I can't get like $20 for that Correa. But again, it's honestly like I have it listed, but I don't even know that I'd sell it. It's just different, you know. The guy who draws them is really good. That guy's got some amazing artistic ability, man. I couldn't do that. Okay. All right. So our hit recap for half case of 2019 Gypsy Queen, number 3. So real quick, we will start. Obviously, we just did these, but we'll do them again real quick. We had the Justin. These are all our Chrome packs. Justin Upton the 150, Charlie Blackmon the 150, and the Yo Moncada to 50. Those, of course, will be top loaded for you there. All right, where should we start? Okay, some numbered items. These were all to 250. Austin Dean for Miami. Lucchese for San Diego. Steven Duggar for San Francisco. Carlos Santana for Cleveland. Mike Fiers for the A's. And that Altuve Fortunatello, those were all to 250. Variations. Logo swaps. Justin Upton for the Angels. Sean Doolittle for Washington. Josh Harrison for Pittsburgh, Mookie Betts for Boston, and finally Kobe Allard for Atlanta. Let's do these guys. Missing nameplate. Hank Aaron is a high number and missing nameplate, kind of dual action there. And then we got Bryce Harper, Correa, Franmil Reyes, Kevin Pillar, and Jake Lamb, all missing nameplate. Numbered to 50, Jackie Bradley Jr., Tyler Skaggs, David Peralta, and Josh Harrison. We had one regular bazooka back, which was Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Bazooka backs are awesome. They're like my most favorite cards out of these things. I just think they're so cool looking. The new ones are really cool too. All right, so autographs. Let me make sure I have these in a tasty order here. Where is... there he is. Okay. All right. 10 autographs coming up. Here we go. For Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. Fulte for the Braves. Cozens for Phillies. Whit Merrifield for Kansas City. Nice one there. Austin Meadows for Tampa Bay. Another nice one. Jose Martinez base for the Cardinals. David Bodie base. These were all not numbered. Then we had this Jose Martinez. Oh, wait. To 99. Oh, I guess I had them flipped around. Sorry about that. Matt Olson base. And then Jose Martinez to 99. And then this little monster right here. Mystery Redemption A. Bazooka back. Swap. Parallel. All over the place. And that is for Toronto because that is Vlad. So, and as Mitch said, he's seen about 400 boxes and that's the first one. So congrats to Toronto. Massive hit. Guys, I've had a ton of fun doing this for you tonight. We'll be back on Saturday night, like I said, with that update and opening day. Diamond Kings next week. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. So I hope you'll join us again. I hope you had a good time like I did, and these will be out to you tomorrow, okay? Have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.